is breaking news from the Fox 59 newsroom.
Let's get back to our breaking news right now. So many of you have so many questions. Logansport Police and State Police raid the Logansport compound where the parents of Bryson Muir live. We're told both former Colts player Daniel Muir and the mother of Bryson were in custody and arrested.
Yeah, now facing preliminary charges. We're also told that Bryson has been found and he is okay. We've been following this story for some time now, a couple weeks after police say Bryson went missing on June 16th.
Let's get right out to Eric Graves now on the scene early this morning with all of the details he's been able to gather so far. Eric, where do you want to start?
Angela and Zach, we do have some brand new information from Indiana State Police. We have charges for Daniel Muir and Kristen Muir. As I read these, I'm going to give you a closer look inside this compound. As we've been calling it this morning, we are off Sadler Hill Road here in Logansport. This is what we believe to be the back entrance to this property. Police have been working over on US Highway 24, which is just on the other side of this tree line we're seeing. Back to these charges. We have been told that Daniel Muir has been arrested. 1 count of obstruction of justice, 1 count of domestic battery. We had told you earlier this week when I talked to the grandmother of Bryson Muir that Bryson admitted it was his dad who had hit him in that picture we have been showing you since last week of Bryson with a black eye, split lip, and swollen face. Kristen Muir, Bryson's mother, is charged with 1 count of obstruction of justice. This is a look inside of the property we believe them to have lived on. Earlier when we got here this morning at 7 o'clock, there were multiple state police cars out here, multiple SWAT vehicles. They have since left. We believe there is still 1 vehicle in there, and we're monitoring right now to see if there is any other activity happening inside. The most important update of the day, of course, Bryson Muir, the 14-year-old who has been missing for 17 days since June 16th, has been found and appears to be safe and well. He is now in the custody of the Cass County Department of Child Services. We are hoping to hear more from State Police. We believe we'll be able to talk to them later on this morning as this saga, this unusual saga that State Police has been dealing with the Muir family, now appears to be over here in Logansport at this large property.
Yeah, Eric.
Angela and Zach, I want to send it back to you.
Yeah.
Anything?
We have so many questions, and I know you've been looking in there and zooming in now, and if we can go back to that picture, because a lot of people have been asking. We got to talk a little bit about this earlier, about what life was like in that residence. People are saying, why are you calling it a compound? Why are you doing this? Well, if you can see as we zoom in, we know that there were multiple men and women that lived here, and we know that they lived on the land. You can see that they garden, and I understand from just the people I've talked to and what we've been able to see on social media that they build those own places. I mean, they even talk about how they live. Yeah,
it's in, from what we've been able to garner, because there are YouTube videos on the page Straightway Truth Ministry. If you see the sign in there, it says Straightway Indiana Goshen. There is another one of those similar signs on the 1700 US Highway 24 sign where police say is the Muir's technical address. That is connected to a religious group out of Tennessee that appears to have some different chapters or groups across the country. This is the one in Indiana. Of course, it appears to be led by Daniel Muir, former Colts defensive lineman, and the person at the center of this investigation. Angela?
Yeah.
And Eric, on the left side of the entrance, we can see the gate sort of swinging freely. The police have offered to reimburse the people there, so presumably that gate was not opened willingly. That presumably police may have broken through that. The car that's on the path there, can you even tell, does that seem to be a civilian vehicle or is that another police vehicle?
Zach, let me tell you about the gate first. I'm trying to get a better angle of it, and you are correct. We did hear, it was an IMPD SWAT vehicle was leaving. They came over the loudspeaker. We believe they thanked the people inside for their cooperation, said something about the gate, and said you can contact Indiana State Police for reimbursement. As I'm looking at it right now, it appears to be a piece hanging off of it. There could be a few of the rails in the middle that are missing. It would appear that the SWAT officers came in pretty hot this morning. When we were here a week ago, the first time at this property, we saw no open gates. And from our talking with neighbors, that is how those gates stay unless people are coming in and out of the property for services at this property. Religious services, we've been told, are held on the weekends. As far as that car, Zach, we're not quite sure. From my experience, I would say that it is probably a police vehicle, but there's no markings on it that I can tell that would suggest that it is a police vehicle, but it does kind of have that look to it.
Yeah, it looks like possibly a Toyota there.
Maybe a Toyota.
Yeah.
And the camera can zoom in quite a ways too.
Yeah, and Eric, you were mentioning that police came in kind of hot this morning. Again, part of this is not confirmed, so I'm not going to give the person's name, but we were also told that somebody perhaps on the property, when you come in hot at 6 a.m., there may have been somebody on the property that also got awakened pretty early and may have also talked to police this morning. Have you been able to confirm anything in regards to what you know I'm talking about?
And we're working on that right now. We haven't been able to confirm it quite yet. We're hoping to talk to state police about that later on. But as you can imagine, the picture we've painted this morning, what we've been able to show you, this was a large operation involving a lot of state police, Logansport, IMPD, a lot of officers from a lot of different agencies that were armed heavily and were prepared for the idea that there could be some sort of altercation, whether that be with guns or not when they came in. From what we've been able to tell so far, everyone appears to have made it out of here safely this morning on both sides of this confrontation, if you can call it that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank you. We saw the drone in the air there as well too. Eric, thanks again for your reporting. We'll keep checking in with you throughout the morning. And again, the headline here too is that a 14-year-old boy is safe and taken out of what may have been danger, according to police.